Okay, let's go.
Right now, you are doing one of two things. You are either spiraling, replaying every mistake that led to your blown funded account, or you are in denial, pretending you are fine and reaching for your credit card to buy a new challenge. The woman pictured here is psychiatrist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, who mapped the stages of human grief. Clinical research confirms that your brain does not distinguish between a physical bereavement and a significant financial loss. You are currently grieving. Your brain has entered a state known as intrusive rumination. It is an involuntary loop where you replay the trades and the moment you knew the account was gone. It feels productive, but it is just pain looking for a place to land. We are going to break that loop. Based on post-traumatic growth research, you are going to complete a clinical 4-step protocol that transitions your mind out of involuntary panic and into deliberate rumination, preparing you to safely return to the market. Close your trading platforms. Put your credit cards away. Grab a physical notebook and pen. You do not recover a blown account by thinking positively or rushing back in to prove yourself. You recover by treating this psychological injury with a structured, scientific intervention. Your first mandate is a 48-hour lockout. No charts, no platforms. Do not study previous setups. The urge to take immediate action is a symptom of denial. By forcing a pause, your nervous system moves from shock into analytical processing. If you buy a new challenge right now, you are carrying the exact same psychological triggers straight into the new account. The same patterns are sitting right there, waiting for you. If you blew your account today, save this video. Walk away from your screens and come back when 48 hours have passed. Enforced stillness is an active behavior. It gives your mind the mandatory space it needs to prepare for step 2. Pictured here is the University of North Carolina, where researchers confirmed intentional, structured journaling is the highest predictor of post-traumatic growth, called deliberate rumination. Sit down with your physical notebook. You are going to spend 30 minutes answering 4 specific questions. Be brutally honest. This text board shows your first prompt. Map out the exact sequence of decisions that drained the account. Go trade by trade. Question 2, on screen now. Pinpoint the exact second you abandoned your system, and write down the physical sensation you felt at that moment. A tight chest, a hot face, a clenched jaw. Question 3 asks you to differentiate between the strategy and your psychology. In almost every blown account, the strategy was entirely fine. The execution is what broke. Look at the final question on screen. Identify the single structural change you will make. Do not write vague statements like, "I messed up." Write a hard, definable rule. Translating your emotional pain into hard written data destroys the intrusive rumination loop. You now have a factual baseline for what actually happened. When you were building that account, you were also building a professional identity. You assumed you were disciplined. Losing the account shattered those beliefs, leaving you disoriented. Look at the text on the left. If you tell yourself, "I am a disciplined trader," your brain rejects it as a lie. Instead, look right. Write a truthful sentence. "I am a trader who experienced a loss, knows why, and built a safeguard." Your brain will trust that sentence because it relies on facts. True resilience comes from integrating the evidence of your failure into a hardened, highly aware identity. Only after completing the first 3 steps do you open your platform again. For your next 5 sessions, you will trade at the absolute minimum lot size available. This is not a punishment. When an elite athlete suffers a major injury, they do not immediately return to heavy competition. They complete controlled physical rehabilitation, lifting small weights to test the integrity of the muscle. You are rehabilitating your psychology. Ignore your profit and loss entirely. Your only focus is tracking your adherence to your structural rules. The metric on screen is your release condition. You may only return to normal sizing after completing 5 consecutive trading sessions with over 90% rule adherence. Confidence cannot be forced through willpower. It is exclusively rebuilt by providing yourself with repeated, documented evidence of competent execution. You have replaced internal panic with a reddened post-mortem. You have built a factual identity, and you have executed a controlled 5-session rehabilitation plan. The traders who sustain long-term funding are not the ones who never experience failure. Every trader takes losses. The difference between a professional and an amateur is that the professional possesses a systematic framework for processing a loss, ensuring they do not let one blown account turn into 3. Honor the 48-hour lockout.